Today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live, Jeff Bezos changes his opinion on the Washington Post. Jeff Bezos announced significant changes to the Washington Post's opinion section. He stated that it will now focus on two pillars: personal liberties and free markets. This decision led to the resignation of opinion editor David Shipley, right? Bezos believes that free markets and personal liberties are essential for America. HSRL is a production of Safe New Media. Before you keep watching, it's important that you know who this show is for so that we don't waste our time talking to the wrong kind of person. Do you know the characteristics of a self actualizer? You may be one if you hold efficient perceptions of reality. You are correct and honest in the way you judge situations. You're alerted by the superficial and dishonest. You strive for self fulfillment. You have unique characteristics. These characteristics give you an accurate perception of reality. You engage in meaningful pursuits outside of yourself. That's who this show is for. Self actualizers, agents of progress. We are making the most of our lives. We don't go to work out of necessity for a paycheck. We have meaning and purpose. HSRL is the only podcast of its kind right now on this subject, going live on X. Therefore, the most popular live stream podcast live right now on this subject, going live on X. It's not for you, sweetheart, if you take yourself too seriously. If you are a seeker, let me be your guide to discover accurate truth for yourself. Let me help you increase the quality and effectiveness of your life by revealing to you the hidden secrets of the universe. This show is specifically for those who are seeking new perspectives, fresh ideas, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. My intention is to help investors like you stay ahead of the curve and make the most out of emerging opportunities. Today on HSRL, Jeff Bezos, the guy who turned online shopping into a religion, made an announcement. He announced the Washington Post's opinion section is getting a makeover. He stated that it will now focus on two pillars: personal liberties and free markets. Two pillars now: personal liberties and free markets. That's it. Boom. Done. Sounds like a mission statement, right? It turns out the Washington Post's opinion section is turning into his own personal blog. Personal liberties and free markets, baby. It's like he's yelling, "I'm Jeff Bezos, and I approve of this message." He's not your average bald billionaire with a rocket ship and a newspaper. Today, he's stirring the pot like a Bond villain who's also your libertarian uncle at Thanksgiving. Bezos believes that free markets and personal liberties are essential for America. He believes that the current media landscape lacks representation of these perspectives. Bezos argues that the internet now fulfills the role of presenting diverse viewpoints, which makes traditional broad-based opinion sections outdated. He wants the focus to change. It will involve writing daily in support of these two pillars: defense of personal liberties and free markets. Other competing sources are free to publish opposing viewpoints. Go for it. Bezos is out here saying the internet's got all the opinions you need. Twitter's a dumpster fire of takes. Reddit's got weirdos debating alien linguistics. You don't need my paper to play Switzerland anymore. So he's like, screw broad-based opinions. We're going full on Captain Capitalism. Daily columns defending your right to buy a flamethrower and not pay taxes on it. Now, this decision led to the resignation of opinion editor David Shipley. David Shipley had been leading the opinion section since 2022. He chose to resign rather than implement the new editorial direction. Bezos offered Shipley the opportunity to continue in this role, right? It would have to be under the new guidelines, though. So Shipley declined. After careful consideration, David Shipley says, "Nah, Jeff, I'm not ghostwriting your Ayn Rand fan fiction." Shipley resigns, and Bezos is like, "You can stay, Dave. Just drink the Kool-Aid." Shipley's like, "I'd rather jump off your space rocket than shill for your libertarian utopia, Jeff." Oh no, Bezos is meddling. He's meddling in editorial independent. Guess what? He's meddling so much that editorial independence is dead. But isn't it odd that the guy who started Amazon at a time when newspapers still held relevance owns a newspaper? The Post used to endorse presidents. Last year, they ditched that, lost a ton of subscribers, and now just like, see, people don't want opinions. They want my opinions. Journalists who work at the Post are screaming encroachment. But come on, Jeff's owned the paper since 2013. You think he bought it to not play puppet master? It's like buying a Ferrari and never driving it, except this Ferrari's got ink and a paywall. Bezos isn't killing the opinion section. He's making it the world's most expensive Reddit thread. Personal liberties and free markets. Every day? That's not a newspaper. That's a manifesto with better fonts. Shipley's out. The staff's crying. And Jeff's up there in his Blue Origin tower laughing. You don't need 50 takes. You just need my take. Now, excuse me while I launch myself into orbit and dodge the backlash. It's not a newspaper anymore. It's Bezos unplugged. And we're along for the ride. That's my time. I got to get back to work. Share this, retweet on X, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify. Click that little notification bell. Pummel that into submission. It really does help this channel grow, especially on YouTube, wherever I have your attention right now. I do appreciate it. Listen, you're allowed to make fun of me only if your jokes are funny and you get my name right. You don't have to do this, right? No pressure. But if you want to, you can go ahead and follow me on X to learn more. You know, it's not necessary to follow me on X, but I do follow others who are adding value. It's your choice. Team up with me to bring about serious advancement for each other. The plan is for our community to share with each other the systems, the processes, and workflows that we are successfully using in order to help each other grow. So I do invite you to belong higher. Join our self-actualizer community. For details, you can go to safenewmedia.com/XOXO. The official page of this show is safenewmedia.com/HSRL. Now, what I'm about to tell you next will
This is not an
shock you.
offer, solicitation of an offer to buy or sell securities. Past performance is not an indication of future results. Investing involves risk and may result in partial or total loss. Prospective investors should carefully consider investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses, and should consult with a tax or legal advisor before making any investment decision.
Before making any investment decision, do your own research. This is not financial advice, nor is it any sort of general solicitation to the public. Why? Because we don't need more money. What we're looking for is to trade up the investors we have for a better class of investor. Accredited investors, we prefer. Okay. Sometimes they say accredited investors only, but the truth is, it's just safer if we invite the accredited investors. We're improving quality of life at scale for hardworking families. My team and I are looking for capital partners, brokers, motivated sellers. You can secure your wait list now. Go to inveresta.com. You can also hit me up on our X profile at Inveresta. Retail investors can send me a DM there to let me know what kind of investment opportunities you are looking for. Accredited investors can get in touch with me today. Call my office. Go to inveresta.com. Accredited investors only. This is not an offer or solicitation to the general public. I write a newsletter every week. It's called Methods of Prosperity. Methods of Prosperity newsletter. Someone called it the billionaire letters, and I like the sound of that. This is for anyone who agrees that success leaves clues and it's possible to learn from history. I don't have it all figured out. Do you? The cool thing is we can notice what people do who have been there and done that, right? This is not about a winning lottery ticket, or this is not about survivorship bias. And I'm not telling you to do anything that you wouldn't, feel comfortable doing, because some people don't want to be a billionaire, and that's okay. We use it as a proxy for whatever you want to do that inspires you. All right. I say billionaire because it's sensational. All right. So, Methods of Prosperity newsletter, is it intended to share ideas and build relationships? To become a billionaire, one must be conditioned to think like a billionaire. To that agenda, this newsletter studies remarkable people in history who have demonstrated what to do and what not to do. Thanks for making this the most popular live stream at this hour, broadcasting on X, formerly known as Twitter. By the way, you can subscribe to the newsletter at safenewmedia.com/newsletter. The new ones go up on Beehive. The whole series is going up on a Web3 platform called Paragraph. Go to safenewmedia.com/newsletter. The new one will come out tomorrow morning. Hidden Secrets Revealed Live is a production of Safe New Media, unconventional, diversified global digital media company devoted to the practice, administration, and dissemination of the ideologies of its founder, moi, yours truly. My name is Sean Allen Fenn. I like you, but don't take my word for it. Decide for yourself.